The main components in the Swift Coastline caravan. The consumer unit and boiler are located just here. So if I now just move the cushions out of the way and then lift up, you will see the consumer unit just here. So we have the individual MCBs, the main RCD test button just here, and then the 12-volt fuses. They are all labelled up and then correspond on the sticker just here. Running along the top we have isolators for components that run on main supply. So if I turn this switch off here, we will confuse the Truma control panel, so it's best left alone. The next one is to turn the battery charger on and off. Again, we really want that on, so when we're hooked up to the main supply we're charging the leisure battery. And this one here will illuminate in red if you have reverse polarity connected to the van. If you do come across reverse polarity, it's not a problem. These Swift units basically reverse the polarity and make it safe in the van. These units also come with full system shutdown, so if you're not using the van for a longer period of time, you can press this and it will kill any residual draw on the leisure battery. If you do have a solar panel, it will also turn that off as well, so you do have to weigh up the pros and cons of this. Next we have the battery charger, so that just sits there, and the control board for the power touch motor mover. You shouldn't really hopefully ever need to do anything with this control board, but if for some reason the board does lose sync with the handset, you can reset it by getting hold of the aerial, putting it in the little reset slot here. When you push it in, lights will appear on here, and then you just press the two power buttons on your handset and it will reconfigure. Next we have the water pump and the surge dampener and the drain valve for the Truma boiler, which just sits here. To drain down the boiler, just come to the drain valve and flip it up like so, and that will drain all the water out of the boiler. To fill it back up again, flap it back over, make sure you've got water in your aquaroll, turn the water pump on, and then the water pump will then reprime the boiler. You will normally need to open some taps up to get out any air that may be in the system. You will definitely have quite a lot of air in the system if you have fully drained down. Once it's running freely, close back up again, and then the boiler will fully prime. When draining down for winterization, obviously make sure that the boiler bung is up and the boiler is drained, but also then just make sure that all your taps are open. That way, in the event of a harsh frost, the water will be forced out the end of the tap instead of expanding in the pipe and splitting it. If I now close this back down again, and then we move over to the other side. Underneath this side here is storage, but also the control box for the Sergeant alarm. You shouldn't really need to do anything with this. It does have its own auxiliary battery. And then tucked up right at the very back, it is a bit dark in here at the moment, are some 12-volt fuses. They are more for stuff on the outside of the van, stuff like marker lights, brake lights, the 12-volt feed from the hitch electrics to the fridge, etc. Next we have the microwave This will only work when you're hooked up to main supply. The isolator for it is just here. We then have the Dometic fridge just here. You can control this on the Swift command or just on the Swift command control panel itself, or you can do it from here as well. So at the moment we're in auto mode, so we're hooked up to main supply, so it's put us onto mains. I can take it out of auto, put us onto 12 volt maintain. It's going to give us an error code at the moment because we're not hitched up with the engine running. I can put it onto gas. These will auto ignite. Same again, if the gas isn't turned on or you've got air in the system, it will fail and you just need to then turn the unit off and turn it back on again. Main supply and then back to auto. Temperature control just here, and then just push to open and then turn it back off the same way as you turn it on, just here. We then have 3 burner gas hob. Just literally just push in, twist, press the igniter to light. Same with the grill. Grills usually take a little bit longer to purge through when a new gas bottle has been put on, so it may just take a few seconds just to come through. Here we go. And then the oven. You will find throughout the caravan, wherever there's a gas appliance, gas isolation taps, which are just here. They are colour coded and will always correspond on the sticker. To be fair, it's best to just leave them alone and leave them all in the open position. If you do smell gas, I always say go and turn the gas bottle off. If we now move through to the washroom, we have the Thetford toilet just here. The bowl will move around to open to the cassette itself. You just need to come to the grey lever just here and slide. To flush, just press the blue button just here and you will get an illumination to let you know when the cassette is full. To close it back up again, come back to the lever, pull it across and then it will be closed off. If this has been left open and you are trying to pull the cassette out from the outside, it will not come out, so you do need to make sure that it is closed. Then we have the basin and shower. If we now move through to the bedroom, we can lift up the bed to reveal storage and also the spare wheel.